Hi guys.
Hello guys.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nazo.
And I'm Ari.
And welcome back to your weekly dose of Ari and Nazo. Hey. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you. Alright. So in this video, we will be discussing why married Nigerian men cheat.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me now? Relax. Okay, there are various reasons. If you've been following this channel, you know that we kick against infidelity.
Amen.
Strictly.
Amen.
But then it has been like a norm now into society where married men cheat. I know we're not talking about women now, so let's just focus on the men. Why they cheat. And some even go ahead to the point of hiding their marriage.
They do. Why girls do that?
One reason I can think of is let me call it first reason is pregnancy out of wedlock.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people that they'll feel because let's say they are dating this particular girl and they like her, they don't like her, they have just the normal fling thing, and along the line, the guy decided to do the usual, do the Lord's work. And she gets pregnant, and the guy could just be like,
"How you having sex doing the Lord's work? I don't think that's the Lord's work, but okay."
To create now.
When you're in a marriage, create.
But the guy decided to do it outside now.
Then that's not doing the Lord's work.
Okay, doing the work of whoever sent him. And she gets pregnant. Some guys will just, maybe due to pressure from the girl's family or personal reasons, get married to the girl. So basically like getting married when they are not ready.
Yeah.
So
or maybe they were like thinking about it, and then the girl now got pregnant, and they're like, you know what, we might as well. Yes, we might as well just do it. Keep the just start the family.
When they are not ready and when they are not sure they actually want to spend the rest of their life with that person. Girl.
Yeah.
And that brings about this statement from most Nigerian men: "I wish I met you before my wife," because of things like that. So yeah.
We have heard that on several occasions.
Yeah. That lies the end thing. So first one I think is pregnancy out of wedlock.
Yeah.
That's what I think causes it.
And then the second one I think is pressure, right?
Yes, pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure.
I think listen, it's an African thing. I think the men are like put under some kind of pressure to like have their money up, like build houses or like have your car, have your business and everything before you're 30, and then like try to start it from like there's this pressure on guys in Africa, especially like Nigeria, maybe Nigeria more, to like have their shit together and then like get married and do all these things. So especially if you're the first son,
yes, it happens.
They have that pressure, like they're supposed to, start working, start earning well, start taking care of the family, and then get married.
They want you to get married.
I don't understand why.
Because how the parents who are like that is how they were raised. Yeah. And it just goes down to the children. And also not just parents, it could also be pressure from friends.
Oh yeah, that's
or
true.
From even the girl they are with. Because
because
some girls just did because they want to marry. They don't really care who they marry, they just want to marry.
Let's be honest here, okay? Most girls our age or whatever, they date because they want to marry. They're not dating you for like, okay, let's get to know this person. They're dating you with the intention
to marry. But then by doing that, they overlook a whole lot of other things that make the marriage work, and they focus on let him propose. Let him get married. That doesn't work because sometimes the guy bows to the pressure. He just gets to maybe propose how she wants.
Yeah, let's just do it.
So if the parents disturb too much, okay, let's just do it.
And then when they now get married, they now they're not fulfilled or something.
Yeah.
They
Things they could have worked on while they were dating, they start working on it in the marriage. So
they might not even work on it in the marriage, and then the man will cheat. And
that's the second reason. Thirdly, what can I think of? I think sexual satisfaction / dissatisfaction. That's one too. There's this. I saw this one. I don't have the picture here. They're saying I don't have it. I have the other one. I don't have this one. This is on Twitter where guys are talking about why people cheat. And someone was like, he married is like a thing. You get married and all of a sudden the woman just like sex doesn't even exist anymore for her. You get, and one was saying that he has been with his wife for 5 years. They sleep on the same bed, but they've not had sex. No matter how we look at it, sex is part of marriage.
Shout it.
Okay, it's part of marriage. So in that case,
Sorry, we're judgy neighborhood.
in that case, the man can get frustrated. You understand? And so like a question of high drive and low drive. That if they don't find a way to balance it, it can cause problems. Now talking about high drive and low drive, I would like you guys to say this. It's on Twitter. The guy says, "Hi, I'm 29, good-looking, charismatic dude."
Hold on, before we continue.
What?
Narcissistic much? Good-looking,
charismatic dude. Those devilishly handsome kind of guys. I've been fit my entire life, but I had an issue, a very high sex drive. I don't think it's an issue though. But I managed to contain it at my early 20s, so I don't do anything against my religion. 5 years ago, I fell in love with my wife. We were so deeply in love. She was the prettiest woman I've ever seen. We got engaged 2 years ago. I told her about my high sex drive and she was okay. Anyway, after marriage, she wasn't as active as me sexually. And it's okay, I don't care that much because I love her. But she started getting super jealous from any woman/girl around us, starting from my co-workers to my relatives. I told myself it's okay, this is love. She even told me not to be that fit and that she likes dad bodies. So I don't work out that much.
Amen.
I didn't listen and we fought. At the moment I had no idea WTF are we fighting about. Then 1 year ago I started having mood swings, anger, depression and anxiety kicked in like never before. I had no passion to walk, exercise or even having sex. My body started to get softer to the point I developed stage 2 gyno. After 8 months of this, I don't really know. I have to look that up. After 8 months of this, I went to check up my hormones and it was a roller coaster. My testosterone levels were so low.
Testosterone.
Test, remove. It's a thing of medicine. I told her, she started crying immediately and confessed that she messed up my supplements with hormonal blockers so I don't cheat on her. I've never even looked to another woman. Now I will live with testosterone replacement therapy my entire life. I won't be able to have kids as the doctor said, and I have to deal with the depression. One more thing, I divorced her and I feel like the love of my life was just a psychopath. Now this is something again that make some people cheat. The high sex drive could have worked, but then jealousy thing. Let's imagine she didn't divorce her. If the guy somehow gets back his sex drive, I don't think he will want to
stay with one
sleep
woman.
with her.
Stay with, he has already divorced her.
Let's say divorce. I won't. For me personally, I don't want to have anything sexual with that kind of woman again. So that's another reason some Nigerian men cheat.
But let's discuss this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. How jealous can you possibly be? Maybe that's why he's very narcissistic about that thing, because he knows he's good look. You know, let me tell you something about girls, okay? If we think a guy is fine, and the guy knows that he's fine, but then he acts like he doesn't know he's fine, but he really knows, you need to watch out for those ones, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, those ones. I feel like that's probably the kind of person he is. So, okay, there's this person I knew before, okay? He's a very fine person, okay? But then he will not be acting clueless, like, yeah. And he said, yeah, such a fine boy. And I'm like, no, I'm not fine, no. And then we're not having a conversation one day, and these goats now had the guts to tell me, when I look like this now, I know. Like, I'm like, so you know, you're just acting clueless.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that though? And then these are the kind of people that when they now marry, and your wife or your partner doesn't feel like she's up to your standard, or like
let me call it,
the women that you've been with, or something like that. She will feel that's like insecurity.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that jealousy was like out of insecurity because your man is so good looking and he clearly likes doing the do.
Well, that's one reason. Another thing I have to look at, let's say, communication and understanding really is another reason why some Nigerian men cheat. Yes, it is. For me, I think that it's because when most marriages, they don't really talk, they just talk about the basic things. Okay, how are we going to pay school fees, house rent, NEPA bill? That's it. They're basically just acting like roommates.
Yeah, okay, listen, there's this thing that has going around on the social interweb, on social media. It's like guys are always talking about how, like, when they have issues, it's not like they don't want to discuss it. It's just like the women that they're discussing with don't come up with like logical solutions or stuff like that. Like they want solutions or they want help or something, and then the women that they are talking to cannot provide any of that thing, right? Or like they just want to rant, and then the women are not up for the kind of rants that they are
about to get
that
into.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess
communication helps. Communication actually helps, but sometimes people don't really talk about it. They just feel okay, it's norm. They start existing and they start existing in the same space, but not actually living together and expressing each other, which is, I think, is the main point of marriage. So another reason is, let's be honest about this. Some guys, some Nigerian men are not built for monogamy. Let's just be true to ourselves. There are some people that can stay with one woman, and there are guys that can't stay with one woman. They can't even stay with two. And if you're that kind of guy and you know, so why are you
bother getting married?
Don't bother. If you know you want to get married, let the girl know ahead of time. Okay, well, I like to stay with 2 or 3 or 4.
I don't think there's anybody that wants to marry that kind of person.
Yeah, there are people, funny enough, that are okay being second wife, third wives.
That's not the point. They are not monogamous. Like they cannot stay with one woman. There is no woman on this earth
that will just keep them. So they'll keep going out. So that's another. Not that I'm saying these are reasons to justify them cheating on their wives. No, but there are some guys that they are not just built for it. So there's no point trying to force them to do something that it's not in their nature. Then lastly, I think when some Nigerian men feel inadequate in their marriage, let's say they don't get enough attention, they don't feel like the woman prioritizes them.
Or they just feel insecure.
They don't feel insecure, yeah. So they tend to look for that.
They don't feel insecure.
No, Nigerian men feel
You
insecure.
said they don't feel insecure.
Oh, my apologies. Nigerian men feel insecure. Because if they feel like, okay, you're not giving them that attention, not all of them have the, like I call it, the knowledge to discuss it, or maybe they have and no improvements. Some might just resort to cheating just to fill that void. Yeah, so that happened. But that being said, it doesn't still justify why you should cheat on your wife, because looking at it, that will actually hold your life in her hands.
She could kill you.
Exactly. So I'm not justifying why they cheat, but these are some of the reasons
She can
why.
break bottle, grind bottle inside your food.
Hey, calm down now.
I'm just letting them know.
Yeah, she could do all that because it literally holds your life in her hands. So that's just basically why some Nigerian men cheat, but that's not why.
Everybody is different.
Different.
Everybody holds things differently. They take things differently, I think. So every marriage, every man cheats for a different reason.
And some are just cheats.
That's it.
Yeah, they just
can't.
then
They
it's
can't help
fun.
themselves.
And we are generation, I would say this time we are making cheating a normal thing.
Which makes no sense.
And if we are making cheating a normal thing, let's have it at the back of our mind. We are making toxic relationship a normal thing. We are making rape a normal thing. What else? We're making a whole lot of other toxic behavior a normal thing. We think it's just cheating, that we make jokes out of it, we create memes out of it, but these things spill into other aspects of the relationship. Because cheating now, my fear is not even you breaking my heart or anything. What if you give me STI? That's my fear.
Or an incurable STI.
Or an incurable STI. What am I going to do? So in as much as we want love, we want someone to be faithful, we should endure to just make it work. Because once you're endorsing cheating, be ready to take every other thing that comes with it. So that's it from us. Guys.
Don't cheat.
If you cheat, they catch you. Anything they do, you take on like that.
And subscribe. Okay?
Okay, share.
Subscribe.
Please share this video. Like this video. Comment. If you have other reasons, please engage us in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you in our next video.